In this video, I'm going to be giving you rushed tips for every single Town Hall level. These tips will help you with your efficiency and progress no matter what Town Hall level that you're at, but if you want to see tips for the specific Town Hall level you're at, I have chapters down below. Now Town Hall 2 is really simple. All you need to make sure you do is not spend that gem in the beginning of the game to speed up some of those small upgrades. Also, there are builder packs with gems, and these are the best deals in the game, so if you have the money, you want to spend it here. At Town Hall 3, you should get into the habit of maxing your barbs, archers, and goblins in the brand new laboratory that you have. Make sure to unlock the goblins with your barracks levels, but don't worry too much about barracks levels after that, and we can get to those later. At Town Hall 4, make sure that you max your storages because most of your loot is going to come up from attacks. Don't upgrade any defenses at the moment as well, they just take way too long. But most importantly, Builder Base unlocks at this Town Hall level, so make sure you get started on Builder Base and move very early. At Town Hall 5, you get a brand new army camp and you want to max that out as fast as possible. Also, on the note of clan war leagues, I just want to make sure that you save your medals for as long as possible. Later in the video, I'm going to be telling you what is the ideal time to start using your CWL medals. Now, Town Hall 6 is the Town Hall that I hate the most. I don't know why, I just think it's very unnecessary. The army camp, CC, and storages all take 12 hours each, so if there's any particular upgrades you want to catch up on, now is a decent time to do so. On the note of farming, if you're not finding really good loot, keep nexting so that you can get better and better bases and get a lot of loot on every single attack. Now at Town Hall 7, you unlock the Barbarian King, which is really amazing, but I don't want you to upgrade him because Dark Elixir is really hard to come by at Town Hall 7. You also get a new army camp, but there are no new levels on the CC or the army camp, so you should generally be moving really quickly through Town Hall 7. Now at Town Hall 8, you get some brand new storages, and it's really important that you upgrade these to their max level as fast as possible, since looting is still your best way to get resources in the game. There are also a lot of dark barrack levels and some barrack levels, but don't feel the necessity to be completing them immediately. We'll have time to do all of those things later. Now at Town Hall 9, there is a decent amount of upgrades, so you need to make sure that you're focused. Army camps and storages are key here, and you might want to keep moving, but they're 2 days each, so it's okay to spend a little bit of time to get them done. With this extra time, you can catch up on some collectors and some low level defenses. Now the Archer Queen is available at Town Hall 9, but Dark Elixir is still really hard to come by, so don't stress it too much if you don't farm the Dark Elixir to be able to upgrade her. Now for Town Hall 10, you should be moving really quick in general because there aren't a lot of offensive upgrades to do. Just a quick reminder to make sure that your Barbarians, Archers, and Goblins are maxed in your laboratory constantly. Also, for your information, the Mortar level 8 is unlocked at Town Hall 10, making it possible to complete all of your gear up upgrades if you are ready. At Town Hall 11, just unlock Sneaky Goblins as soon as possible. They're really key to farming. Start farming for your heroes immediately and try to keep 3 down at all times. Now if you don't have the gold pass, you can stay here and catch up on some of your upgrades. However, if you do have the gold pass, you're going to get tons of magic items every single month, and because of this, you need to just do your key upgrades and keep moving until you get to Town Hall 14. That is where you're going to get the best value out of your magic items. Use E-Drags to help you in war because you unlock them and they're really strong immediately. If you need to catch up on your lab, you can do so by upgrading your spells. Another pro tip is to get your Warden to level 15 ASAP. Once it gets to level 15, you will start to get decent value out of your books of heroes, and you don't have to spend them on really short King and Queen upgrades. Now at Town Hall 12, you want to keep having 3 heroes down at all times. And this next tip is the #1 problem that I see players at Town Hall 12 having all the time. It's the fact that the Warden has a lot of levels at Town Hall 12, so you don't want to fall behind. Make sure you keep upgrading him. It is best to use the books of heroes on your Warden at Town Hall 12 so that you can achieve this. Now you get access to the Siege Workshop at Town Hall 12, but because you can get stronger siege weapons from the rest of your clan, I almost always recommend that players just leave that Siege Workshop at level 1. You should always upgrade upgrade your Town Hall to level 5 as fast as possible, since it is one of the cheapest but most effective upgrades and you need it to go to Town Hall 13 anyways. Now E-Drags are still good at Town Hall 12, but you can start getting your dragon levels up so that you can transition into Blizzard Hydra at Town Hall 13. With any of the free time that is left, try upgrading your elixir buildings and of course your resource collectors. Now at Town Hall 13 you should still keep 3 heroes down at all times. You can save your Eagle Artillery upgrade just in case you have any books of building that you're forced to use. In terms of army, Hybrid is by far the best strategy at Town Hall 13, but it takes so many lab upgrades for you to be able to use Hybrid, and on top of that you need to be able to use your heroes as well. Therefore I would recommend Blizzard Hydra, because you don't need a ton of upgrades to get into it and you don't need a max queen for it to be a viable attack. Now most players have their 6th builder by this time, so even if you're strategic rushing, use this as a marker for when you should be getting to that 6th builder. At Town Hall 14, whether or not you have the gold pass, you need to stay here. Catch up on your heroes, catch up on your buildings, catch up on your lab. You're going to use magic items on any upgrade that is longer than 14 days. That is the best way to use your magic items. This also includes hammers of building and hammers of fighting, so you can finally use those as well. Anything shorter than 14 days, you can manually upgrade it. Now get your builder huts to level 2 as fast as possible, because when you do that, they go from being pretty useless to becoming a level 13 archer tower in terms of DPS. Try to keep one pet down at all times and focus on the owl and the unicorn, since these pets are also part of the best combination at Town Hall 15. If both of these pets get maxed, then you need to go to the next Town Hall level as soon as possible. Now for the latest and greatest Town Hall 15. I see players get into this trap all the time. Don't upgrade anything longer than 14 days, no matter how important it is. Just wait for a magic item. Start maxing specific army compositions that you want to use. 3 of the best ones right now are Zap Lalo, Super Bowlers, and Queen Charge Twin Hogs. Rage Towers do so much for your defense, so please get them as soon as possible. Only push to Legends Leagues once all of your heroes are maxed. Legends League just doesn't give you enough loot to keep 1 hero and 1 pet down at all times. Make sure you try to get into higher leagues for CWL if you're trying to use medals to complete some of those upgrades a lot faster. Now save your gems for books of heroes. Even if your heroes are maxed, just go ahead and save them, because you're going to need them when the next Town Hall level drops. Now the best pets to upgrade at this level are Diggy and the Phoenix, so make sure that you prioritize those, as well as the Owl and the Unicorn from Town Hall 14. Now even though this is good general information, you should take an in-depth look into specific Town Hall levels based on where you're at, and that's why you need to check out this playlist right here, where I break things down Town Hall by Town Hall.